Qualcomm recently announced Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 and oh my god, there are a lot of features like 8K 60 FPS support, ray tracing support for mobile gaming and much more. So in this video, we are going to take a look at some of the upcoming smartphones with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. So watch this video till the end because it's going to be really interesting. So without wasting any more further time, I'm your host Arnav and you are watching Tech Arena. So let's get started. The first and the phone that I'm really excited about is the Galaxy S23 series of smartphones. And as you all know, S22 series was a huge success, especially the S22 Ultra is considered to be the king of Android. But the phone that I'm looking forward in the S23 series is definitely going to be the S23 Ultra, as the vanilla S23 looks kind of boring in my opinion. So the S23 Ultra is something that I'm really looking forward, and from the leaks and renders, the design of the phone is kind of similar to the already existing S22 Ultra. It's going to have new specs like the 8 Gen 2. Of course, the camera sensors are also going to get changed, especially the primary sensor, which Samsung has decided to upgrade from the 108 megapixel to 200 megapixel sensor. Yes, and no, it's not going to be the 200 megapixel that Samsung has lent to companies like Motorola and Xiaomi. This is going to be something exclusive to the S23 Ultra. So I believe that the 200 megapixel sensor that they are going to use in the S23 Ultra is going to take smartphone photography to the next level. So we have to wait and watch for it. So the launch of the smartphone is expected to happen in December. It seems that they've preponed the launch from January to December. So yeah, we are going to witness the next greatest Android smartphone by December. I'm really excited to see what Samsung has planned for the Galaxy S23 Ultra. What about you? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. The next phone is from Vivo, the Vivo X90 Pro, and this phone is the second phone that I'm really excited about to get launched. So Vivo X80 Pro is one of the best smartphones when you talk about smartphone photography because it had a dedicated V1+ chip which helped the phone to take night videography and photography to the next level. This time Vivo's camera spec is crazy because they have planned to use the Sony IMX989, the 1-inch sensor, and the secondary ultra-wide is going to be a 48 megapixel sensor, and the telephoto is going to be a 50 megapixel sensor, and the periscope sensor is going to be a 64 megapixel sensor. Apart from that, it's going to have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, but the one thing that I'm really looking forward is the second generation of the Vivo V1+ chip, because the V1+ chip is a really great hardware that can accelerate things like night photography and night videography. So I believe that Vivo is working on it hardly because it's also going to use the 1-inch sensor which will take a lot of light in general. So combining that with Vivo's V1+ technology will give you great results, especially in night. So I'm really looking forward for Vivo X90 Pro. What do you guys think about it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. The launch of this smartphone is expected to happen by December, at least in China. So we have to wait and watch when it will launch globally and in India. The next smartphone is from OnePlus, the OnePlus 11 Pro. And to be honest, I'm not that much excited for OnePlus smartphones these days because it is not a brand anymore to really get excited, as if you see the OnePlus 10 Pro, it is not so impressive. So I don't expect many things from OnePlus 11 Pro also. The only fact that it's going to come with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and it is a smartphone that leaked way before even its announcement. So you can see the design, it's weird. I don't know what kind of design it is, and the camera spec is also not crazy. It's just going to be a 50 megapixel plus 50 megapixel plus a 12 megapixel setup, I guess. And apart from that, it's also going to have a 2K 120Hz panel just like the OnePlus 10 Pro. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not so excited about the OnePlus 11 Pro, and this time also they have the Hasselblad branding, so I don't know what OnePlus has planned to do with that branding. It has never improved or taken their camera to the next level. So OnePlus 11 Pro is also expected to get launched by this December, at least in China. And if you see, all the big smartphones with the 8 Gen 2 process are getting announced by December at least. So yeah, it's going to be a really great month for all the tech content creators and stuff. So yeah, OnePlus 11 Pro is another smartphone with the 8 Gen 2 that's going to come. The next phone is from Xiaomi, the Mi 13 Pro, and it is going to have a 2K curved 120Hz refresh rate panel, and the live image of the Mi 13 Pro has already been leaked online. So this is what the phone looks like, but we don't know anything much about this smartphone other than it is going to have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. It seems that Mi 13 Pro could have the 1-inch sensor from the 12S Ultra. We don't know whether it's true or not, but from the leaks, it seems that Xiaomi is planning to use that 1-inch sensor with the Mi 13 Pro, and I'm really excited for the smartphones that is going to use the 1-inch sensor because the 1-inch sensor is a really great tool to take smartphone photography to the next level. Apart from that, the launch is also speculated to happen by this December, at least in China. So we have to wait and watch what Xiaomi has planned for its Mi 13 Pro. The last smartphone is from a brand that is considered to produce affordable flagships, at least in India, and that's why I've saved best for the last, which is from Moto, the Moto X40. It is said to come with a 165Hz Full HD Plus panel, which is impressive, and it is also said to come with 18 GB of RAM, which is huge for a smartphone. And the camera setup is going to be similar, just like the X30 series, where the 50 megapixel primary sensor will be there, 50 megapixel ultra wide, and the 12 megapixel telephoto one. And in the front, it is said to have a 60 megapixel sensor for selfies. Apart from that, when it comes to the design, it's going to maintain the same industrial design just like the previous year's X30. The reason why I'm really excited about X40 is because Moto always produces affordable flagships, at least in India, without any compromises. The launch of the phone is planned by next year January, so we have a lot of time to wait and see what Moto has planned for the X40 series. So what do you guys think about Moto X40? Let me know that in the comment section below. So these are some of the interesting smartphones that's going to come with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, at least in the next few months. Apart from that, we can also expect phones from companies like Oppo, which will launch the Find X6, Asus, which will launch the ROG 7, iQOO, which will launch the iQOO 11 Pro. So yeah, there are a lot of smartphones other than this which I've mentioned, which is going to come with 8 Gen 2, but those are very far away, so I didn't consider them. But all these smartphones which I've mentioned are going to get launched within the next 2 months, so that's why I've taken all these 5 smartphones, and I'm really excited about the Galaxy S23, the Vivo X90 and the Moto X40. Let me know which phone that you are really excited about in the comment section below. And as always, if this video was informational and useful, then drop a like for this video, share this video with all of your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel because it motivates me to create better content for you guys. So this is me, Arnav, signing off. Talk to you guys in the next video.